Good. So before coming into our today's topic on the language of persuasion, so let's try to review what we had covered so far, especially with regard to some terms related to the debating. Okay, let me just share screen over here. Where are we? I think no, not this one. I think this one is, yes, I think this one. Hold on. There you go. So can you read the, can you read on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Hold on for a while. So let me just put your pictures up there. Okay, so there are 10 basic terms related to the debating. You can see the numbers over here.
Ben?
Yes. Who's talking? Oh, sorry. Oh my God, what's sorry. Let me go back again. There you go. Okay. So you can see over here, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this debate, motion, are those the terms that we have already covered in the session 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So what you do now, try to match the terms and the meaning on the right column over here. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J are the definitions or the meanings of the 10 terms over here. So debate, what's debate? You think A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Argument about something, maybe?
Which one? A, B, C, D, E?
D, maybe.
Oh, D, okay. So D is a structured argument between two teams of speakers, a battle of oral skills which involves reasoning and logic. What do you think? Any other answer?
B kan? B, maybe.
F.
D over here, D. I'm looking for the
I think F, sir.
again? D, yeah?
F.
Huh?
Debate.
Mariano? Aji. Do you have
Okay,
any?
yes.
Do you have any other answer?
Statement that can be agree or disagree.
Which one?
F.
Sorry. So this one, F, you mean F?
Yes, F.
It's a debate.
Test dulu.
So debate, you mean a statement that can be agreed or disagreed with? What do you think, class? How about D? A structured argument between two teams.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's D.
Okay, D, yeah? Right.
D.
And how about motion, number 2? Motion.
Wait.
Wait.
Statement.
Yes, it's a statement that can be agreed or disagreed with, okay? It's F over here, all right. Rebuttal.
I'm not familiar, sir.
Yeah.
Rebuttal, that's mean
It's if somebody give an opinion or argument, you can always, you have to have your own arguments to what do you call, let's say you disagree, right, and another side agree with the motion, so you need to, after those who agree gives the opinion and the argument, you need to give your own argument to counter,
something like gesture, right? Or
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
B, maybe.
E.
Where is E?
Oh,
E is
counter ya,
the
counter.
fifth-
Counter argument kan?
yes, counter. So rebuttal or rebuttal is a counter argument that challenges the points made by the opponents. Okay, that's the rebuttal. Adjudicator,
A.
the person
Yes.
who just a debate and gives comments at the end. Okay, and then the timekeeper, Timekeeper? G. A debater who opens the debate.
J. No. Oh no, J.
Oh, J.
Sorry.
Okay, so it's J, the
Dari
person.
itu yang gedenya tuh, dari TV-nya.
Okay, the person who rings the bell to remind speakers the time left and stops them from going over time. Yes, that's correct. Number 6, proposition or affirmative team.
Proposition.
The debater who opens a debate. G.
That's the team. It's the team.
Oh, team.
Yeah, proposition or affirmative team. The team.
The team which argues for the motion or proves the motion is true.
Okay, the team which argues for the motion, who agree, right? The group who agree with the motion. So this is C, right?
Yeah.
Number 6 is C. Number 8, team
A.
captain.
A.
It's false.
Number 8, team captain.
Oh, team captain.
Yeah,
E.
the captain. Team captain.
Open debate. G.
The debater who opens a debate, defines the motion. So this is the team captain, the what do you call the affirmative captain, huh? Number 8.
Yes.
So
yes.
G, right. Number 9, the first speaker.
H.
The debater who elaborates on the arguments made by the captain and the first speaker of his or her team. Is it a H? How about the second speaker? Which one is not selected yet?
I. The debater who speaks after the team captain.
The debater who speaks after the team captain explains why the opposing team's ideas are wrong and provides new arguments on elaborate. So either H or I. Okay. So the first speaker is the speaker after the captain, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first speaker. Oh iya,
Yes,
benar.
after the captain. So the first speaker of the affirmative. So H or I? The first speaker.
I.
Okay. And the second speaker is, of course, we are left with only one choice. So it is H, the debater who elaborates on the arguments made by the captain and the first speaker of the affirmative team. Right. So we are done with that. Okay. So these are basically some what do you call it? Some terms that you need to be familiar with. Well, there's nothing special on that because it's just the terms. Our what do you call target is, of course, we need to do some kinds of exercises, how to develop the arguments and how to deliver our arguments and how to convince the judge or the adjudicator so that we might win the what do you call the debate. Okay, so that's basically that we're going to do throughout the semester. Right, so let's try to go to the next. Okay, here, so these are the speakers. Oh. Okay, so it's the captain number. It should be number 1 here, but I left it number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the chairperson over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speaker. All right. Okay. So over here we have the speaker, the captain of the affirmative, captain of the opposition, the first speaker of the affirmative, the first speaker of the opposition, the second speaker of the affirmative, the second speaker of the opposition. So these are the roles. These are the roles, or what each speaker has to do during the debate. So A, B, C, D, E, and F. Captain of the affirmative. What he or she must do during the debate. A, B, C, D, E, F. Captain. The first person who opens the debate, right? Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F.
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 No, solution.
Say the solution proposed by the captain of the does deal with the problem. This is the captain itself. A, B, C, D, E, F.
C.
C. Are you sure? Who's saying that?
Yes. C, sir.
C. Any other answer? No?
D, 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 D.
Argues that the solution to the problem proposed by the captain of the affirmative fails to deal with the problem. It must be somebody else, not the captain of the affirmative. Yes, the answer is C. Sets out the terms of the debate by giving definitions. You remember your video recordings? That's your video recordings. That's the captain of the affirmative. Sets out the terms, explaining the terms of the debate by giving definitions. Sets out the problem. What is the problem in the motion? And then suggests that the motion gives a solution, right? Something like that. So the answer is C for the captain of the affirmative. And then number 2, captain of the opposition.
D.
Yes?
B. D.
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 Argues that the solution to the problem proposed by the captain of the affirmative fails to deal with the problems. Any other answer?
B.
B says
Says opposition
opposition's proposed alternative solution will not deal with the issue. Yes, you start to be confused, huh? Anyway, I think we are running out of time. I'm very late coming into the Zoom, so let's just go to the answers then. I'll give you the answers. So that's the answers. So the captain of the affirmative C, and the captain of the opposition is D over here. Argues that the solution to the problem proposed by the captain of the affirmative fails to deal with the problem. And the first speaker of the affirmative F says that the solution proposed by the captain of the affirmative does deal with the speaker because it's the first speaker of the affirmative. The first speaker of the opposition, A, suggests an alternative solution other than the motion because disagree, right? And then the second speaker of the affirmative, B, says the opposition's proposed alternative solution will not deal with the issue. And the last is the second speaker of the opposition's E, elaborates on the alternative solution proposed by the first speaker of the oppositions, right? So class, so after the first stage of the debate in the Asian parliamentary debate format, the first one, and then the second is question and answers. So both teams, affirmative and oppositions, sharing questioning and answering. Okay, they share question and answers. And then the last one is the last speech by the captain of the affirmative, captain of the opposition. So that will be the last speech, the last time for each team to convince the audience and to convince the judge and the adjudicator that their reasons, their arguments are more appealing, more persuasive and logical, so that they can win the debate. Okay. Do you get my points, class? Can
Yeah,
you
a
hear?
little. Yeah, a little quiet.
Yes.
Is it still like a little bit what do you call? Sorry to say, is it a little bit fast? I mean,
No, 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 no. Not sir.
okay, right? All
No,
right,
sir.
good. All right, okay. I'm happy to hear that. All right then. So now we are going into our today's topic, the language of persuasion. The language of persuasion, and it happens that the this session motion, we have a motion, something related to the smoking. So let me stop sharing screen over here. So the today's motion is on smoking. It's I don't know. Is it is it interesting to you, the motion? Say for example, like the government will ban smoking in a public area, perhaps. Okay. Say for example, that's the motion. So talking about smoking, is it interesting? You think? What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Interesting, sir.
okay. Now, talking about smoking, if you observe the advertisements of cigarettes, I myself is not smoking, so I'm not really familiar with the world of smoking. So you have to help me, okay? But I observe. Do you notice how the advertisement of smoking in the television or in the newspapers, magazines, and all that? What do you think of the advertisement? Do you have any idea? Can you say something about the advertisements, the design, the anything? What comes into your mind? Can you say something on that?
Okay, okay, okay.
Is it attractive, the designs?
Oh, I think advertisements smoking in television is persuasion. Have
Yeah.
persuasion.
Okay.
Persuasion to smoke. Smoke is not dangerous.
Okay. Well,
Because the design is it's it's
nice, huh? It's
nice. It's
it's
cool.
cool
It's
and
masculine.
yeah, brave, cool. What else?
So I think that is
Uh,
smoking not dangerous in advertisement.
yeah. All right. So somehow rather it can persuade people, right?
Yes.
I mean, persuade. But do you think in the advertisement they are talking about smoking?
No, not talking about smoking. Just
They don't talk about smoking, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't
so
talk about smoking.
I mean that's the basic ideas of persuasion. We're gonna go into that point, but let me share screen over here. I've got some samples over here. Okay, so I got that. There you go. Okay. Where should I put your pictures over there? Can you see on the screen now? What do you see?
Advertisement.
Advertisements. Okay, so this is LA over here, and you see like
Sampurna hijau.
okay, Sampurna Hijau, nggak ada
Nggak
lo,
ada lo, nggak rame.
nggak rame. Okay, and here maju terus pantang macet. That enjoy aja, right? And then LA over here, only for the brave. Okay, and then what is this? Which this one? The A.
Sampurna
Sampurna
Mil.
Mil.
Oh, this
My
is
cigarettes. My cigarette. My cigarette.
your favorite, huh? This is
Yes, of
Sampurna
course.
mild, huh? And you
Yes.
see apa then? Jalanin aja, jangan dilawan. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead, right? So basically,
Tagline.
yeah, the tagline over here, that is nothing about
Smoking.
yeah, there is nothing about smoking. It's something else, right? So somehow rather, do you think the advertisements here, the design, are logical?
Not logic, I think.
Not logical, right? Because it doesn't have anything to do with smoking, right? But it's like telling people that if you are smoking this brand of cigarettes, then you are going to be happy. What else? You are having a good friendship, is that? Good
Yes.
friendship, gak ada lu, gak rame. What else? You will look brave,
Enjoy the moment.
enjoy the moment, be happy, no problems, happy go lucky, right? Is that? So all these doesn't have anything to do with logical, but there's another attraction on this. We call this one is the emotional attraction, emotional appeal. So what is that again? What kind of attraction that these kinds of advertisement give us? What kind of attraction? What kind of persuasion? It's a emotional persuasion. Okay, so it's one of the ways to persuade is by touching somebody's emotion. So this is one of the attraction that you can put while you are giving your argument. So you can choose your words, the choice of the words, like here, enjoy aja. This is a very nice choice of words. Enjoy aja, right? Gak ada lo, gak rame. So the way how you choose the words is very important when you are arguing, when you are presenting your arguments, when you are delivering your ideas to counter, to rebut other side argument, right? So you need to somehow rather put the emotional appeal. Okay. So from up to this point, do you get the point, class?
Little points, sir.
What is that, the point? In order to give better persuasion, what do you have to pay attention? The first one?
About the topic on debating, I understand about the motion to show the apa namanya, tujuan itu apa sih namanya? Oh,
Okay.
the apa ya?
The motion, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Because if you understand the motion and you have your side, whether you are the opposition or you are the affirmative, whether you are government or the opposition, so in order for you to convince the adjudicator, you need to persuade, right? You need to have good persuasion. You need to persuade people so that they are convinced that your opinions are stronger, right? And one of the ways to do that is by choosing the words that can touch the emotion. So in other words, this is the emotional appeals. Hold on, and let's try to continue with our next topic over here. Right, so this is the meaning of the persuasion. Persuasion refers to all the efforts to persuade, encourage, to convince, motivate someone or listeners. Okay, it's nothing. And the language of the persuasion is about using or choosing words, sentences, and all expressions to encourage, convince, or motivate someone when we speak or write. So this is basically about the persuasions. And you need to pay attention to the audience, but in the debate competitions, our audience is quite clear, nothing to worry about that. Okay, this is also, there you go. hold on, I think we missed something over here. This one, okay? This is what I mean by the appeals in language of persuasion. The degree of the persuasiveness and the strength of your argument may vary depending on the appeal used. So this is what I mean by the emotional appeal. So all the cigarette advertisement, basically they are just using this kind of attraction. They persuade our emotions. It's nothing to do with the logical. Do you understand, class?
Yes.
Stand sure.
Yeah, but somehow rather the cigarettes advertisement, they can move us. They can make us convinced, or they can make us attracted to the, let's say, to the smoking, not through the logics, but through the emotions. You see, like what we have discussed in the pictures just now, like enjoy aja. So that's feeling to be brave and cool, and what else? What else?
Masculine,
Yeah, become a gentleman and
gentleman maybe.
okay, no problem. Always energetic,
Happiness.
sporty, yeah. Sports,
Yes.
like to do sports. So all this one is parts of the emotions, right? So this is just 1/3 of the whole appeals or attraction or persuasions that you need to what do you call, to make while you are expressing or presenting your arguments. Okay, so the choice of words is very important. What else? Pictures also is very important. If you can give pictures, they will be more powerful. So all this one is the emotion. Okay, this is number one. And number two is the personal. What we mean by personal here, when you are arguing, when you are presenting your arguments, it is sorry. No, hold on for that. So, right. So back to back to here. Number two. What is this? Personal. So your argument is gonna be persuasive. You can persuade people by your arguments if your arguments are personal. Personal means like your personal experience. Say, for example, if you are talking about the dangers of smoking, say, for example, somebody has been smoking for quite some time. Okay, I'm not talking about Mariano, not about you, Mariano. Say for somebody else, let's say somebody else, he or she is smoking for quite some time, and then suddenly he got like, sorry to say, God forbid, he or she has lung cancer, for example, very serious, and he's yeah, he has to be in the hospital, has to do some surgery and all that, got problems with his own health. And then after that point, then he swear to stop or quit smoking. All right. And if you are explaining the dangers, or you what do you call, explain the dangers of smoking by your own personal experience, so your arguments are going to be persuasive because it is your own personal experience. Do you get my point, class?
Yes, of course, sir.
Yeah, so it's a personal experience. But it could be not only your own personal experience, could be your friends' experience, could be your family's experience, your relatives, your family, what else? Somebody else experience, personal experience. Or you can also refer to the those in authority in medical field. Say, for example, like doctors, you can refer what the doctors tell us about the dangers of smoking, for example. Okay, so you are referring to the medical journals, medical reports, or to the what do you call, advice from the doctors, for example. This also can be considered as the personal what do you call, personal appeal, the personal appeal. Or maybe you want to refer to the science, to the scientists, scientific proof. That also is quite strong to support your I mean to improve your persuasion, your personal what do you call, the scientific proof. And of course, the last is the logical. So your argument should be logical, and that's will complete the power or the strength of your persuasions, right? Class, are you following me?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I enjoy in your class.
right.
I still hear you.
You are still confused?
Of course, confused.
Oh my god. Okay,
No,
let's
no, no.
just go.
I get the point, sir.
Okay, so let's try to apply all these emotional, personal, and logical kinds of thing to some samples of these statements. We go back to here, right? So these are some samples of the statements. Let me put numbers over here. Sorry, let me put numbers over here. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. And this is number 5. Okay. Now, what you do now is try to decide whether these sentences or these what do you call, statements are weak, not that persuasive, average meaning just medium, just so, not weak and not strong, or whether it has some kinds of strong persuasion, right? Do you understand, class?
Right. Yes. I understand.
Okay, just spend some like a minute to think. Let's start from number 1. Smoking causes cancer. Is this statement, you think, has some kind of strong persuasion?
No.
No. Why do you think it's no?
Because not emotional persuasion.
Oh yeah, sure. No emotional, and just not, it doesn't touch our, what do you call it? It doesn't move us, right?
Not personal.
No personal, no emotion, and also smoking.
Just logical persuasion.
Smoking causes cancer is like very common. All people know about that. And if you say smoking causes cancer, yeah, so what?
Yes, so what?
So what, right? So this one, I think for sure, number 1. I think I would consider number 1. I think all of you would agree with me to say this one is asking weak. Okay.
Yes.
So let me just write W here, weak. Okay.
I think not sure about the number 1.
Not sure.
Yes.
Okay. You are not sure whether it is weak, average, or strong, huh? We might want to say that number 1 is weak. Why?
Yeah.
Because as Aji would say, it's just not really makes us
Emotion
scared anymore. It's not scary. It's everybody knows that. Everyone knows that, and it's everywhere. People know that smoking causes cancer. So what? Right? Something like that. Do you understand? Did you get the point? So what? It's right. Of course, the statement is could be considered as I mean, it's a fact, right? Smoking.
I never saw smoker have cancer.
Okay. Well, okay.
So this is a week.
It's a week, okay. But I think it's common sense. People, it's like do you know common sense?
Yes.
Like people, all of people know that, right?
Yeah.
And people, all of people say that smoking causes cancer. That's it.
Mhm.
So what? It's just
So what?
nothing moving at all. It doesn't move us at all. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to number 2. Do you think it's gonna make some kinds of persuasion there?
Not persuasion in this
Smoking is
statement,
bad.
sir.
Don't smoke.
Not persuasion, sir, in
No
this statement.
no persuasion at all, right?
Yes.
It can be emotional, but not positive, negative. If you see, if Aji, if you say this statement to Mariano, what Mariano is going to say?
So what?
Smoking is bad. Don't smoke. Oh, come on, man. I would say, oh, come on, man.
Oh, I'm not sure.
So number 2 could be considered as also weak.
Yes.
Uh,
Week.
Now left with number 3. You have to be very careful. Number 3 and number 4 and number 5. I think it has something in additions. It's not general, and it's also it's not common. Number 3. What do you think of number 3? Smoking will kill you. Each cigarette shortens your life by
Average, I
11
think,
minutes.
sir.
Average, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to say something on this? Number 3.
Weak.
Weak.
I think
Yeah,
week.
because you are smoker, sir. Ah.
Yes. Who else want to say? Come on, guys. Aji and Mariano say it is weak. Who else want to say?
Oh, I said
sorry.
average, sir.
You say average. Okay. All right. Average. Right. Okay. Anyone else, please? Average. Okay. Yeah. Aji would say average.
Weak.
Weak. Well, why do we say it's weak?
But number 3 is not danger causing for me, right?
Okay. It's personal, huh? It's your personal reason.
Argument.
Yep, it's personal because you are smoking. All right. Can any one of you say that that this one is strong? I mean, strong compared to number 1 and number 2. Do you agree with that? Number 3 is the degree of the persuasiveness is strong compared to number 1 and number 2. Do you agree with that?
Agree, sir.
Don't say agree or not agree. we might want to say, Aji, we might want to say this one as strong enough. Okay, strong enough.
Yes.
Why? Because here somehow rather there is each cigarette
Shorten your life by
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
We would assume that this 11 minutes is not just
Emotional.
it's not just emotional. It could be something from the medical reports, medical
Medical report.
journals, or medical I don't know, medical observations. Maybe doctors would say this. Okay, so it is not just it is not just general common sense and emotional things like that, but it is backed or supported by some what do you call, some medical proof, medical let's say medical medical explanations, like 11 minutes. This one should be taken from journals, medical journals, things like that. So this one could be considered as strong. How about number 4?
Weak.
Weak. Why is it weak?
Oh, not
Not related, sir.
no.
Smoking will cause your lungs to rot. What is the meaning of rot? And lead to early death. What's the meaning of rot? Rotten? Like broken,
Busuk.
okay? Yeah, something like that.
Rusak.
Okay? Yes, broken, or if you smoke, you're gonna destroy or destroy your lung, because you're gonna have lung cancer, something like that, and it can lead to you early death. So this one, remember the emotional kinds of thing. If you can put this one into a picture, rotting, like in the package of the cigarettes, Mariano, what do you see on the package of the cigarette?
For example,
Do you see any picture in the package of the cigarettes?
yes, sir. Can you show me?
I don't have the pictures
Can you
here.
see? Can you see in my camera?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Ah, yeah. That picture, okay? That picture.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God. It's a scary picture. I think there is.
Oh, it's very.
I think that there is another picture with the lung, with the lung cancer.
Oh, yang paru-paru, no?
Yeah, it's. Do you have that?
Oh no, in my mouth, in dance.
Oh my God! Don't show us. Oh, this is the mouth. Oh, what is that? What kind of disease is
That
that?
is a bullshit, sir. The smoker not.
All right.
Not
Okay.
sure about that.
So you see that picture can speak more than just words. So picture can speak more than just words. It can touch our emotions. So like this one also, like statement in number 4, it's kind of emotional appeal, you know.
I think to strong statement number 4, there must be additional sentence, or additional
Should
statement.
be an additional sentence, but somehow rather, if it is compared to number 1, number 2, this can be considered as strong compared to number 1, number 2, right? Of course, if you put some more additional points, this could be even stronger, right? And number 5, I think is quite what do you call? It's just so because it's we know that smoking causes bad breath, and also could be causing like yellow teeth, right? So this one is also the average. So I mean, basically, let me just get out of here. Stop sharing screen, class. Yes. So finally, we are reaching into the end of our discussion for today's sessions. So basically, that's today's points on the persuasion. So if we want to win the judge, if you want to win the debate, we need to pay attention to the 3 what do you call? Three appeals in the persuasion: emotional appeal,
Emotional and logical.
personal appeals, and the
Logical.
of course, logical is number 1, because that's the purpose of the debate, is because of the reasoning, the logical. Okay, not like the advertisement of the cigarettes. Enjoy aja. There is nothing about please smoke. There is no logic in that, because people, if you are logical, sorry to say, if you are logical enough, you might want to stop smoking. But many of us are not that logical. Forget about that, man. Enjoy aja.
Enjoy in my.
All right, class. So basically,
if sorted, which come first in emotional, personal, or logical?
Of course, logical.
Of course, logical.
Yes.
But if not logical, if have emotional, can persuasion.
Yeah, but persuasion without any logic is just like cigarettes.
Oh,
like a cigarette advertisement. Yes, if the people who are looking or watching you or listening you are people not with no logics, with no reasoning, they are not logical. They are not logical enough. They are not reasoning enough. maybe they
The
could
second
be,
after logical?
the second ontological is personal, of course.
Personal
Personal,
experience.
yeah, personal experience,
Oh.
because it is what do you call, has something to do with additional information other than your personal information. It's like from the medical experts or from scientific proof, things like that. And comes after that is the choice of words, how you choose the words,
Okay, thank
the
you.
dictions, the choose of the words, right? Yes, class, do you have any more questions? Sir, please give us assignment. Oh, okay. You
Huh?
haven't done the previous assignment. Now, could you ask me to give you another assignment? Let me check the chatting. I am sorry, sir. I have problem with the Wi-Fi connections. Who's this? Dikri. All right. Excuse me, sir. I will go to the toilet.
This is so
Okay.
funny, right?
Di mana itu?
Okay. It's long. It's long time
Personal
ago.
chat, sir?
No, it's not personal. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Me
There is-
enough. I don't know anyone.
What to ask, huh? There is a good news. I am done with my Google Drive, so I've got some space to receive some more files coming in the Google Drive. So meaning the Google Classroom can be active anymore. So we are back into the Google Classroom.
Okay.
But I don't know whether you are ready for the next assignment. Right, class? I see Mariano, I see Aji, but who else? Only two of you. Where is Miar? I still there with us. Wita.
Yes,
Atul.
sir.
Who's that?
Rita.
Yeah.
That's Wita. Okay. Miar, not there yet. Atul, Mia. Mia, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're with us, huh?
Can I leave? Because
Oh,
I.
okay. Sure. Who's that?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Oh, welcome.
Kalau
Right.
ditanya wish that.
Mia, Prativi, Isma. Right, class. So if are we done so far? Do you have any more questions? Otherwise, then we're gonna end our session today.
If I have, I can ask in WA group.
Oh, no problem then. Okay, I'm always available, inshallah. Don't worry, you can always
thank
ask
you.
anytime. All right, in the WhatsApp group. Right. If there is no more questions, then I think that's the end of our this evening session. I hope that you would you would follow our discussions. If you have any problems, you can always ask me. You can always text me in the WhatsApp anytime. I'm available. Then I will come to you. Right?
Okay.
Okay then. So that's all for this evening. Thank you very much for joining the class.
Thank you, sir.
You take care, all of you.
Yeah.
Assalamualaikum and very.
Thank you, Mr.
Waalaikumsalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.